all the t-shirts that we have, they say, "Come together and leave changed." And I thought about it that, of course, that's what we want to have happen at every Reboot group, that we come together in community and we leave changed. But I thought, what a shame it would be is if we all got together and missed an opportunity to encourage one another and minister to one another and love each other in a dynamic way. And I thought, what a missed opportunity. And I've realized that, I think what Dr. Slee said today, and I've never heard him say it, is that if you're not uncomfortable, you're probably not where you should be in your relationship with God. I mean, that's a deep, that's our whole sermon right there. And so one of the things that we've done at all of the Reunion Stop tours is open it up for a time of just prayer, if people want prayer for things. And every single time I thought it would get easier for me to say we're going into that time, and every time it's the most vulnerable time of it for me. And I think for you all as well. Because nobody wants to be that person that raises their hand and says, "Hey, I'm going through some junk right now. I know I'm a leader, or I know I'm a participant, but I've come together, but I need to leave changed." And this is the leaving changed part. That's this part right here. And every single time we've stepped out in faith and said, "Hey, we know there's some people who could use some prayer. There's some people who could use not knowing they're alone. There's some people who are feeling burned out. They're feeling compassion fatigue. They're feeling a little hopeless. They're feeling a little alone. And right now what they need is for somebody to come near them and say, 'Hey, you're not. I love you. Let me pray with you. Let me stand with you. I want you to know I'm in your corner with whatever it is you're going through.'" And, we feel like doing that every night has been just really rewarding for us. Not, I don't mean like in like we feel good about ourselves, but in that we've just heard people come to us afterwards and say, like, during this prayer time, this is what happened. And we've heard people who share all sorts of things, from like just freedom from an anxiety thing that they were having, or I felt for the first time in a long time supported, or whatever it may be. And so we want to give you guys that same opportunity. So I've practiced the vulnerability bit just now by sharing that with you. And now it's your turn to reciprocate if you would like to. And if you don't, then we'll just go on with worship, and it's okay. And that's fine. There's no pressure to do something here. Again, this is not some type of produced, we're not trying to manipulate, finagle our way into a blessing from the Lord. That's not what we're trying to do today, right? What we're trying to do is create space for it to happen. If God moves in your heart, for it to happen. So what I was thinking is there shouldn't be a safer room in all of Tennessee right now than this room is. There shouldn't be a safer room. And if it's not the safest room in Tennessee, then we're doing something wrong today. We got to get better. We're going to do more panel, right?
Death by
panel. Death by panel. Safety by panel, right? Safety panels. But the point is, this should be the safest room. And so in theory, if we can't be vulnerable here, if we can't be humble here and say, "Hey, I need some prayer, I need a little support right now," then where can we do it? Because this isn't going to happen on a Sunday morning. They got that hour-long service. They got to keep that time. And then you're leading in the Reboot group. You can't do it there. So where are you going to do it? This is the place to do that. So, you ready? Everybody's so anxious right now. I can sense the tension in the room. If you guys would like prayer today, if you would like to be prayed over, if you'd just like some ministry time, all you got to do is hold your hand up. And then my hope is that people around you are mature enough in their faith to come over and not be weird and to say, "Let me pray for you. What's going on?" And we're going to give you guys space to do that for just a little bit. Is that okay? Can we do that for a minute? Is that going to be too weird for you guys? Can you hang? Okay. So, is there anybody who would like prayer today? It always starts with one. All right, we got one. Anybody else? We got one down here. So move to these people. Hold your hands up.